action are essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class.
Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Simply Forex. Trader Tom here. Lovely to see your faces. Don't be shy, come say hello. Guys, we have got, I'm in a trade today. I'm in Euro Yen, still in it just, but we have news coming out shortly. So I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to trade with the news coming out. And the news that is coming out is big daddy, big news, guys. All right. So in 12 minutes, a quarter past the hour, we have got the ECB interest rate decision. All right, guys. So we're going to be, keeping a keen eye on this, and we'll go back to this in 12 minutes or so. Like I said, I am in Euro Yen, right? So yeah, the problem with the trades at the moment, or my trades, right, is this. Okay, so this is the H1. I wanted to sell Euro Yen, right, because the daily told me to. Now, price has broken this H1 level. It's dropped below the moving average 20. This is a textbook entry for me all day, right? And then price has retraced to what was once support, becomes resistance, and I've entered, okay? I've entered with a view to taking price lower. But none of the trades I'm getting in at the moment, none of this breakdown in structure is following through. Yeah, once you get this break in structure, you want to see a rebound, and then it start to come down, and do this. But it's just shot back up to these last highs. Okay, I literally missed my stop by a pip. I would say it depends what broker you're with, right, if it actually hit that stop loss or not. But yeah, I'm still in this trade, guys. All right, so this is Euro Yen. Now we have news coming out, and not just any news. We have got big news coming out. All right, I've gone straight into this because I just want to share it, guys. I will do the shout outs and the hellos very shortly. Now in 12 minutes, what I'm going to do is see where price is. I'm going to take my stop loss from here and move it roughly 15 to 20 pips away from price. So it's at 70 now. I'll move it to around 85 or 90. I'll move it in here. Okay. So I am reducing my risk. Okay. And then if the news, makes euro strong, comes up, takes out my stop, okay, no problem. There may be a bit of slippage as well. You need to be careful of this with news, right? But I'm out the trade and I've reduced my risk. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, this comes crashing down and, happy days. So, there's no point me getting out of this trade because I entered here, right? I've entered in here and I'm already, negative on this trade. Okay, so all I'll do is move my stop down, reduce the risk. Okay, and then basically you're having a punt on the news, but protecting yourself at the same time. All right, so I just wanted to share you that, guys, because Euro Yen's the only trade that I'm in today. Well, I'm in Aussie dollar yen as well, actually. I was also in US dollar yen. I was highly exposed to yen pairs. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with Euro Yen. I wanted to share that. Let's now say hello to the Simply Forex Massive. Right, who's in the house? Heath, afternoon Heath, how are you, mate? CJ, birthday week, might even be the birthday month soon. Father Sunglasses, how are you? Hamed, CJ, still no trades for me this week, waiting for high quality setups. CJ, that's exactly what you should do, mate, so good. We've got a question here from Father Sunglasses, which we'll look at very shortly. Michael, good afternoon. And another question from Father Sunglasses. All right, so we'll look at those Father Sunglasses very shortly. And also, guys, yeah, like I say, for the next 40 minutes or so, don't be shy. Ask as many questions as you like about trading. Maybe it's a currency pair that you're in, or maybe it's something else to do with trading. So anything you like, guys. I can also talk about football. Yeah, I'm pretty good on that subject, and geography. Yeah, test me. Somebody test me with a capital city. Yeah, and I will answer it. Yeah, I just like playing quizzes. I do like a quiz, actually. We should do a Simply Forex quiz one day. That would be interesting. All right, so guys, Euro Yen, that is what I'm planning to do with my trade. All right, so again, know what you're going to do with your trade before it happens. The next, I'm really like Aussie dollar yen still, right? If you look at the day chart, right, we're in this, we was in this uptrend. Okay, price has come back up, and now, looking to take price lower. So market structure's nice here, okay? Also, if you look at the H4, right, we are getting rejection. Yeah, I still like these yen pairs, okay? We are still getting rejection. I actually got hedged, and I got out of this hedge this morning. So I'm still in Aussie dollar yen. So again, a little bit exposed to yen at the moment, but, within my risk management. And I just like this level. If we drop down to the H1, you can see where my alarm is, guys, right? If we just, it's almost become this level, not this level, not this level. So if we get a nice big bearish candle like this, drop through this level, I would be very interested in selling Aussie dollar yen, or even adding to my position. All right, and selling here, stop above here, look to take price lower. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at, guys. Yen pairs, and that's pretty much it for what I'm looking at. We've got 7 minutes till the news. Right, let's take a few of the questions then. So, Father Sunglasses, how big a part does market manipulation by the big boys play in the market? A very big part. Okay, but there are people, there are traders that try to trade liquidity grabs, right? You see them everywhere. Okay, so let's go to a day chart. You normally find them on a day chart, right? This is a liquidity, this you can't help but think this is a liquidity grab, right? This kind of trade, right? So this is the day chart. So actually, let's go back again. Let's go back one more. Okay, so you can see here, guys, that on the day chart, we're in this uptrend, and we're at this nice area of support. Okay, now you can imagine there have been lots of buyers in here. Okay, and their stops are in here somewhere. Some people even give their stop, plenty of room like this, right? And you should give your stop plenty of room. I would say I've been guilty of not doing that recently. But anyway, all their so they're buying in here with a view to taking price back up to these highs. Yeah, and that would make sense, right? Now, the big boys and market manipulation, stop hunting, liquidity grabs, whatever you want to call them, of course they go on. Yeah, of course. The banks, the hedge funds, the big financial institutions need to build big orders, right? They need to. Okay, so what happens is this, right? So all the banks and everything know that there's sells in here, right? The banks also want to buy at this level, okay? But they don't have enough orders. So what they will do is take out all of these orders, right? So they can fill their order. Imagine all of these stop losses in here, which will actually be selling orders, right? These will be sells. So the banks need loads of sells to fill their buy, okay? Right, and then what happens, let's go to one, we play it along, right? The banks have now filled their boots. They've all of these sell orders in here, all of them has just been absolutely wiped out. The banks have said, thank you very much. Yeah, done a nice scoop of all these sells. And because they're all sells, they can then fill their big buy that they have put in the market. All right. And they too are aiming to take price up to here. Now let's see how this plays along. Right. Let's see if it gets back up to there. Yeah. And that's another interesting point as well. When you see these big liquidity grabs, the market will generally move quite quickly off the back of that. So lots of traders potentially see this move and they're like, right, the banks are in the market. Yeah, the big boys are in the market. Let's do what they're doing, right? And let's take price up. Okay, back up to here. Now, you know, indirectly, I will trade this. Okay, so you've seen this. I'm aware that's, you know, potentially a liquidity grab. And then all I want to see is a bullish candle that, you know, there's a little bit of resistance in here, right? And as soon as I see this green candle, I will buy it also. And I will buy from here to here. Okay, so it doesn't matter when you get in on that move, as long as you get in on the move and make some money, right? You could get in here. You could start buying here, but you need to put your stop down here, right? But, you know, if we go down to the lower time frame now, so if we go back to here, you will see, okay, this is taking a while, you will see that there's a nice H4 level here, right? And as you know, guys, this is all, we will see it in a minute. This is the day chart. We've had our big liquidity grab, and then all I'm looking for is a structure break. So if we go to the H4 now, you can clearly see that, yeah, there's this, I would even move this level. Let's move this gray zone up to here, right? Let's remove some of these old ones. And then all I'd look for, guys, is a break of that high. Yeah, we get a structure break, because at this point, we're getting lower lows. We're in a H4 downtrend. And then all I want to see is a break of this level. So I may not have gotten in down here, but I will get in here, right? So let's play it along. Okay, still hasn't broken. Okay, there's the first break for me. Okay, so because of this level, because of this wick, once we see this candle break that high, that's when we want to start buying back up to that high. Put your stop loss probably below these wicks, right? Zoom out, we enter here, stops below here, we've still got enough room to take price back up to here. Okay, and then you know what happens to the rest. Yeah, it comes back up, and it all happens quite quickly. All right, so, and eventually hits target. So there you go, guys. Yeah, fully aware of when these market manipulations happen, but I still want to see structure breaks to confirm it. All right, so Father Sunglasses, I hope that helps. Daniel Davies. Okay, quick. Okay, so I'm stopped out of this trade, guys. Okay, so it was all as expected. Okay, so deposit facility rate, interest rate decision, all as expected. And that's normally the case, guys, right? It's normally as expected. And then we're seeing euro yen enter the market. Okay, will this euro strength maintain? Let's see. All right, but you know, as I said, guys, I moved my stop down here. I'm already out of this trade, and I'll update this in the VIP Trading Academy. All right, so there you go, guys. Yeah, euro yen unsuccessful trade. And to be quite honest with you guys, I've been having a tough time with the trades at the moment, but we're gonna have times like this. Right, what other questions have we got here? So yeah, Daniel Davies, the big important question, who's winning the Euros? And the answer to that, Daniel, is England. There you go. You heard it here first, guys. But really, you know, we've got such a good midfield and Harry Kane. Defense is a bit dodgy, and the keeper. But yeah, I'm going to say England are going to win the Euros, guys. You've heard it here first. Right, Father Sunglasses. When you used to work a job prior to becoming a full-time trader, how did you trade? Did you swing trade? No is the answer. You know, I was, you know, hope there's no previous bosses looking in, but who cares anyway. I was just a terrible employee. So I've done many different jobs, but I was just, you know, every time I could get away, you know, to my laptop, away from my desk, or, you know, being away from a meeting or whatever it is, I would be trading intraday still, really. But, you know, obviously I didn't have many setups because I couldn't always get to my computer. But yeah, I still traded intraday. I've never traded swing trading. It just doesn't suit me, guys. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. I traded intraday. Okay, we've got a question here. I'm liking these questions, guys. This is like a quiz. So Heath has asked, after London, which is the second biggest financial city in the UK? In the UK. Okay, the fact you said UK and not England, I am going to say Edinburgh. Heath, tell me if I am right. Okay, I'm getting all sorts of quiz questions now. Right, what 5 colours make up the Olympic rings? So they're all to do with the different, what are they called? Continents. So you've got gold, black, blue, orange, and red. I believe those are the 5 colours. I'm enjoying the quiz. You know, it's you probably less so. But guys, have you got any? Oh, you meant England, Manchester. Guys, I'm enjoying the quiz questions, but have you got any actual trading questions, guys? So I've got a question here. If you wasn't a trader, what would you be if you weren't a trader? To be honest, as soon as I found trading, it's just something I really identified with and enjoyed, right? And enjoyed the challenge, the mental challenge, the the challenge of the markets, understanding price action. You know, I can't see myself doing anything else, to be honest with you. I also enjoy the YouTube channel, yeah, and and sharing things I've learned over the years, and I really enjoy that part of it. So it's a really nice addition to my trading, this YouTube channel. So, so yeah, I can't see myself doing anything else. when I was younger, I wanted to be a professional footballer, and I wasn't bad at football, but obviously not good enough. Yeah, otherwise I'd be playing for England in the Euros. Leeds. Okay, Heath, very interesting. I didn't know that. Right, Hamid, I would like to know your analysis on Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, so sell it, right, was what I was first thinking at the start of the day, right? But we're getting quite a bounce up, right? Now, let's do this together, guys, right? So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this. I don't want these things to sway you. I'm going to move this across. Okay. Now, let's all analyze this together, guys. All right. So don't be shy. Get involved. Give me your answer. Now, Euro New Zealand on the weekly chart, would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Daniel Davies will look at that as well. But let's do Euro New Zealand first. Weekly chart, everyone get involved, guys. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? Please leave your comment in the live chat. I'm going to have a drink while you do. So guys, let me know, as it's going to be a very short game. Okay, Father Sunglasses, sell down to lows. Rich Paul would stay out. Heath would stay out on weekly. Okay, so we've got sells or stay out, right? And if you look at this chart, right, let's just have it. No, you are allowed to participate, definitely. So, you know, if we just follow structure, right, it's just been doing that. Since it broke these lows here, it's been in a downtrend, okay? And it remains in a downtrend, okay? Obviously, we need to ignore this candle because this candle hasn't finished forming. So that is irrelevant, okay? But if you look at the weekly, bearish, 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 right? So I would sell this down to these lows, okay? Down to this area here. I'd probably aim for this 75,000 psychological area, right? That would be a good target for me. Just looking at the weekly chart, in a downtrend, bearish candles, I would look to take price back down to these lows. So I would sell Euro New Zealand dollar, okay? Now, let's keep doing the analysis. All right, let's just drop down to the day chart now, okay? Now, if you look at Euro New Zealand day chart, what would you do, guys? So again, same question, but the day chart now, Euro New Zealand dollar, would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? So everyone, please leave your answer in the live chat. I'm going to have another quick drink. And again, guys, you kind of need to ignore this candle because this candle hasn't finished forming. Okay, so need to retrace, then sell. Rich Paul would stay out. Hamed, sell, sell, sell. Brett, how are you? How was lunch? Was there any beers involved, or dark rum and cokes, or just dark rums? Okay. Okay, so Dan is buying this this pair. All right, so no problem. You know, for me, this is in a downtrend. Heath would stay out. Right, this is clearly in a downtrend. Right, I'll just start it here. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to see that is in a downtrend. Okay, and it still has, for me, a little bit more room to go down to this 75,000 level. All right, so that would be a good target for me. Not only that, but yesterday's candle broke these lows. So that is a continuation of momentum for me. You know, it's a bearish candle and it's broken these daily lows in here. That is a clear continuation of the downtrend for me. So I would actually sell this. All right. So I would sell weekly and I would sell daily. All right. So really, you know, this is a trade idea. This is a sell. Now, now let's delve a little bit deeper, because sometimes we have a direction like which we have here, weekly and daily, but we need to go on the lower time frames to find an entry and find some criteria to enter. So we're going to do that now. And before I do that, guys, let me just mention a few things. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And if everyone could please smash the like button, much appreciated. Also, guys, don't forget to join our free community of traders. Like-minded traders sharing knowledge and ideas. Come join our free Discord channel. You just create a username and we let you in. Secondly, guys, right now we are giving you free access to the VIP Trading Academy with our promo. In there, you get access to my trade signals, you get access to numerous tutorials on things I've learned over the years, and you get access to me, as in you can ask me questions if you need help with anything. All right, so that's free right now. Check out the promotion. Also, coming on the 24th of June, I am doing a beginner's masterclass. It's all to do with price action, you understanding price action to give you the confidence to find high probability trades. Okay, if you're interested in that, you need to be quick, guys. There are only 20 seats available, and this is also free if you take advantage of our promotion. Okay, the editor's putting all the details down there now. Also, finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. So check it all out. It's all in the video's description and the live chat. So weekly, let's just clarify, weekly and daily, yeah, we want to sell. We've got our direction. Now let's drop down to the H4, right? There's a bit of a zone through here. Right, I would say here. Okay, you can see that price has reacted here, 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 even here. Okay, now for me, it will be interesting to see. We've still got 30 minutes. It will be interesting to see what this H4 candle does. Now, if this H4 candle stays exactly like this, and this is all you need to do, guys, right, is find levels that it makes sense to trade from. Okay, now obviously we've just had the Euro news come out. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see how this candle finishes. But this is the level for me. Now, if this candle, okay, so you can see it coming back inside now, right? But let's play out the different scenarios. If we had a big green candle that looked like this, not interested. Right, it's broken this level, it's broken above the moving average 20, not interested. That would suggest to me it's going to move higher. Okay, however, If we get a candle with a nice big wick and a body that looks like that, for example, and it's stayed within this level, okay, this could be a good selling opportunity back down to these lows, if not further. So really, guys, all you've got is half an hour to wait, and this will tell you if you have a sell trade or not. Okay, so yeah, let's see how that one plays out. Okay, what else? I have my buy-in at 1.755. Okay, so you got in down here. Okay, all right, so you're nicely in profit, Dan. I would, yeah, like I said, pay attention to this level and see what happens. But yeah, if you're buying this counter trend, yeah, it's still looking good. Well, you're in profit. Poo Poppy, I'm a bit late. I was jogging. Poo Poppy, what a wonderfully healthy hobby to have, jogging. I like a good run. I find running very freeing. Yeah, I just chuck on my headphones, listen to a bit of gangster rap, and run around. We've got some lakes here, so I just run around those. I love a jog. Right, what else are we looking at, guys? Daniel Davies wanted to look at the NASDAQ. He was saying NASDAQ longs. Where's the NASDAQ? Here we are. So, I mean, just looking at the day chart, right? We are at, when we go to the weekly, you know, we're at crazy all-time highs, yeah? Okay, now, you know, there's no buts here, right? The weekly's in an uptrend. Yeah, it was breaking down here, but then bang, right? So weekly's in a uptrend, and let's be honest, bullish, right? The day chart, look how bullish that candle is. Super bullish. So really, it's a buying opportunity. Yeah, you cannot, you know, why am I hesitant? Because we're at all-time highs. Yeah, it's difficult to understand where our target is, right? And, you know, this weekly level, I would like to see how the weekly candle finishes as well, because we are at all-time highs. If I go back to the weekly chart, let's say we end up getting a wick that comes back in there and we get a candle that looks like this, right? Yeah, that would suggest we don't want to keep buying. But the day chart, you know, you just can't argue with that. It's a buying opportunity. But I just don't like the fact that we're at all-time highs and we've got no reference points. But yeah, difficult to say, you know, anything else other than a buy. There's a level here. I'd probably wait for a retrace into here. Yeah, and then potentially look for buys. But I'd need a bit of a retrace. There's not much value buying here. And even if you looked at the H4, right, you know, so for me, I have to have my stop hidden below the last low or the last high, okay? And if you were trading the H4, right, the last low, let's say you started buying here, right, my stop would need to go here, my stop loss or hedge, whatever you use, right? So it just doesn't make sense for a trade for me right now. If we got a nice retrace, yeah, maybe moving average 20 catches up, we get a bullish reaction, okay, that could be a trade. But right now up here, there's no value in taking this trade. All right, so retrace in here, value. Up here, no value. So yeah, we'll see. And just look at these candles, you know, it's not pushing on, right? There's some hesitancy here, right? We're starting to see some top wicks. So this is telling me that it does want to push down anyway. Okay, so we shall see. We shall see. Right, what else Okay, so we just had some okay, yeah, so we also had some US dollar news as well, guys. On the whole, that is worse than expected. More red figures, and the big one was initial jobless claims. So let's take a quick look and see how that's affected some pound pairs, some US dollar pairs. So, bizarrely, it's giving some US dollar strength. Yeah, doesn't make sense sometimes, guys, right? That is worse than expected, worse than expected, worse than expected, worse than expected, right? Now, that would suggest US dollar weakness. So Aussie dollar, US dollar should be doing this. But look what's happened. And it's a really big red flag, right? If news comes out and it's better than expected, but the market almost ignores it, right? And we're seeing US dollar strength. So the powers that be want US dollar strength, regardless of news. Okay. Let's have a look at Euro US dollar. Okay, so yeah, Euro US dollar is going to be a bit skewed because we've had interest rate decisions. So let's have a look at pound US dollar. So the initial reaction was a big US dollar weakness, but now we're seeing some rejection here. All right, so interesting. Yeah, we'll see. For me, that means sort of stay away from US dollar pairs. It's a bit untidy and not clear. And just price action, guys, in general. I mean, if you look at H4, yes, a little bit scruffy price action. If you look at Euro US dollar, it's just scruffy. That is scruffy price action. So yeah, a little bit tricky to trade the US dollar pairs. Okay, let me have a look at Aussie dollar yen. I'm still interested in this. Yeah, if we get a break, so Aussie dollar, US dollar, guys, yeah, if you want a trade idea, this would be it, right? If it breaks this level, like I said, big bearish candle, I would very much be interested in adding to my position of Aussie dollar yen. But we shall see. Let's have a quick look at Euro yen because I got stopped out of that, in here. Yeah, because I tightened my stop. So yeah, stopped out of that. And yeah, made the right decision, guys. Yeah, tightened my stop. I moved my stop from here to here, reduced risk. Yeah, so although it was an unsuccessful trade, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Right, Brett wants to look at pound Swiss franc. Let's take a look. Guys, if you enjoy my analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Everyone, don't forget to smash the like button. And everyone, please check out all the promotions and other things we do. Yeah, we don't just have the YouTube channel. We've got the Discord, we've got the Trading Academy, we've got Beginners Masterclass. So all the information and all of these things are in the video description. Right, pound Swiss franc. I like shorts on pound Swiss franc, right? If you look at the day chart, I know we had this bullish candle yesterday, right? But it is nowhere near as bullish as this is bearish. And out of all the Swiss franc pairs, pound Swiss franc still has a little bit way to go to these lows. Okay, so yeah, I would potentially take price back down to this grey zone. This 1350 psychological level would be a nice level. And I know the H4 set up nicely. So if we look at the H4, yeah, I was tempted to get into this, right? But I didn't, right? And then price comes up. So, just simple textbook price action, right? We're in a downtrend, lower highs, lower lows, right? We get a retrace towards the moving average 20. Yeah, the closer it gets to the moving average 20, it represents value. And then we get a nice bearish H4 candle. Yeah, so This takes into account everything: downtrend, retrace, below the moving average 20, bearish candle. You know, even if you just traded the H4, right? Enter here, stop here, look to take price at least back down to these lows, if not a bit further. So yeah, Brett, I think you're onto a winner there, mate. I like that trade. Colin, late. There will be punishment and maybe detention for this. Yeah, Brett, and it's clean. Yeah, price action clean. You know, that's how simple trading can be, right? This epitomizes the simplicity of trading. I know trading isn't simple, and I'm not being flippant. You know, it's not, right? You've only got to look at the trades I've been having recently. It's been a difficult time. Trading is not easy, okay? But right, if you think about it, yeah, downtrend, right? Bearish, not as bearish. Sellers are still in control, and we've got room to move into. Okay, right? Simple as that. H4, downtrend, retrace, bearish candle, sell, stop, target. Done. Yeah, that's how simple trading can be. Whether this trade works out, it might shoot up and take everyone out, but it's looking good to at least get down to these lows, if not a bit further. All right, it's as simple as that, guys. Yeah. Okay, so Colin had a nice trade in Euro Aussie dollar. Good. Yes, and the acronym KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I couldn't agree more with that acronym. Yeah, totally. Pound Swiss franc. Okay, so Hamid's saying the only problem he has with this trade is the weekly. Yeah, I agree with you, Hamid. Yeah, this is if we look at the weekly chart, this is clearly in an uptrend. But all I would say is I agree with you, but look at these candles. Yeah, very bearish. And we're just trying to go from here back down to the last piece of support. And on the weekly chart, that's still probably about 100 pips. Okay, not that many. 40 pips. It's still 40 pips to move into, which is more than enough. You take 40 pips out of the market every day, you will be making very, very nice money. So yeah, I hear what you're saying, Hamid, but there's a little bit more room there for me. Okay. So guys, yeah, we've run out of time. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash the like button. Thank you very much for your time and all of your questions. Really appreciate it. Have a great trading day, and I'll